Alright guys, we're back into the stream. INF has climbed his way all the way up to 6th place. Chug getting pushed a little wide there by Dusty. Oh my goodness, back behind Yeti. That's HD going extremely wide. He got a penalty for that. SP still out in front of Clater. 3 laps so far into this race. The stream is fixed, SP.
Good.
Does sound better than it did before.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright. Big battle going on in the back here between Days, Tyler, and Ducky. Tyler's lost 5 spots. So not a good start from him. SP coming under fire from Clater. SP from the lead. We'll get some commentary from you. What are your thoughts right now? Clater closing in.
Clater's pretty good, but I'll work with Clater if he wants to get away from the guys behind us. That's fine by me.
Yeti got by clean. Yeti got by clean. He's up to 3rd.
What happened to William?
Williams he's had a horrible start. The car is not driving well. He's all the way to 7th. INF's on HD. HD is the car behind Yeti. So that's going to be interesting. You see Clater with a big run coming on SP. Will he make a move? Yes. To the inside he goes. Both these drivers trying to win their first ever feature race. SP won a sprint. Clater has never won. Going towards turn 3 now. Clater lost a little bit of time. Going to go back on board with Yeti, who's pressuring clean. HD is also pressuring Yeti. So is INF. Dusty is about to pass William. SP, you think William might be on the wrong, maybe wing setup? Everyone's on mediums.
Maybe. We'll see what happens later on, but we did make a little contact at the beginning. I don't know if that affected him or not, but we'll see. Clater is going to get a penalty here shortly. He's going very wide.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on board here with HD. Clean got back by Yeti. He's back into 3rd. That allowed Clater and SP to pull away. Here comes Dusty with a huge run on William. Dusty going to his inside. Dusty gonna take 7th.
How about them 2 NASCAR boys up in front right now?
Yeah, and both of y'all are good on road courses in NASCAR, so pretty good. And Clean is 3rd. That's pretty much another NASCAR boy.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness, Dusty way off the track. I think he got punted by William. Back behind them, Deport goes off the track. Chug gets up to 9th. Clean is holding up Yeti and HD severely right now. And knowing how aggressive Yeti is, he'll try and make quick work of that. And he doesn't care if he has to move you out of the way.
Absolutely.
Oh, Tyler has crashed in turn 1.
Are you
Full
kidding
course
me?
safety car.
Well, what do we do?
I think you got a pit.
I'm
Put
staying
hards
out.
on.
No, there's no hards.
It's
It's
only
super.
softs?
Yep, I'm staying out.
Well, a few drivers don't agree with you. Clater stays out. Clean comes in. HD's in. Yeti stays out. INF in. William in. Dusty in. Chug in. Deport in. Dog stays out.
I did not need that, but oh well.
Yeah, if you ask me, that completely changes an aspect of the race because now we have to see INF come through the field again. It will be interesting though, SP. You do have your teammate Yeti behind you who has had some beef with INF, so we'll probably try and hold him up to at least a specific manner. And Go Dogs is in 4th.
I also want to point out to you, Luke. You think it might be too early for the super softs because they burn pretty quick. 12 laps.
I think it's way too early. I think it's way too early to pit for the super softs. You're gonna do what, 14 laps on them? I feel like they only last what, 10, maybe.
Maybe, and that's a strong word. We're gonna have to go about 12 laps. But damn, I did not want that safety car to come out because me and Clater, we pulled away.
I think staying out.
Do I pit or stay out? What do I do?
I think staying out is the move.
Okay.
Go Dogs is coming in. He says that the car is just not really controllable, so yeah, he's gonna come in and do his work. Ducky stays out. He's up to 4th, so that SP leaves 4 people out on the medium tires. Yourself, your teammate Yeti, Clater, and Ducky. Everybody else on super softs.
If the safety car doesn't come in this time, maybe I come in. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like pitting now is not worth it. You're gonna lose all that track position. I think you have to stick with the strategy you're on now.
All right, I'm gonna have to hope for another safety car then.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
Obviously, these guys are going to be really fast on this restart, but once you get on the super softs, their softs SP are going to be so worn out that they're probably going to have to pit again either way and put on these old mediums.
Well, one can hope. If I get a podium finish tonight, I think that's a success, but I've never gotten a podium before in an open wheel feature race, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and let's not forget, once everybody gets into the train, it's going to go into broadcast mode. So we're just waiting on Days and Dogs. Excuse me. So SP, the strategy for you, Clater, Yeti, and Ducky, I think is just stay out as long as possible. Bank probably. I mean, I don't necessarily think you have to, but if you bank on a safety car here in like maybe 6 or 7 laps, it'll work good.
We'll see. It would mean the world if I could win, but I'm not expecting to win. We're gonna give it our all. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, somebody who's not a fan of this broadcast style safety car restart is William. He complained about it. He complains about a lot of stuff. But all I gotta say is womp womp, deal with it. Yeah, I honestly like it. I think it works. SP, do you think it works? I think it works.
I think it works too. I'm gonna have to hope for a safety car here in the next 4 laps.
You see on board with the safety car. That's SP.
Yeah.
Behind him, Clater, Yeti, Ducky, Clean. And we're about to go back green. Everyone needs to be careful here when they get control of their car.
Someone's out in the gravel. Who is that?
That's Ducky. And he's just, I think he's just getting out of the way. I think he just wants to. SP can jump whenever he wants, getting a little bump from Clater. SP probably going to wait until the middle of the apex in the final corner. No, jumps right there. HG got a 3-second penalty for exceeding track limits. A couple of drivers got penalties for ignoring yellow flags. I think it was William and Deport that got those. HG up to 6 seconds of penalties. Clean making a move to the outside of Yeti. Clater with a big run on the leader. Yeti holds position. Oh, Yeti gets into Clater. That opens the door for Clean to make a move around the outside and take the spot on the new tires. Now he's outside of Clater. Takes second. So the new tire's working good for Clean. He's up to second now. Yeti battling back on Clater for third. HD and INF waiting, seeing if something will happen there. Oh, HD really aggressive, trying to go 3 wide. Oh, Yeti not happy with Clater, turns back down into him. Now INF to the inside. of Yeti backs out of that one. Let's not forget what happened with INF and Yeti, and I wouldn't even count out HD of this beef because he is best friends with INF. Oh, big wreck! That's SP and Clean, I think.
I got turned by Clean.
INF and Yeti side by side, beating and banging. Going into turn 1, Clater the leader. Oh, and right there you see Yeti runs INF off the track. Or no, that was INF that ran Yeti off the track. So SP the contact with Clean. What happened? I didn't really see it.
He spun me.
Oh, huge crash! Clater, HD, D-port. 4, 5, oh, they're piling in.
Safety car.
My goodness.
Virtual,
Hard
come on.
in the wall. HD, that might be a red flag.
Yes, safety car. Yes.
Somehow, INF is the leader. Dusty is third.
Well, that works for me. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, it looked like to me INF kind of went deep in the corner, pushed HD wide into D-port, which spun him into Clater. Yeti comes into the pits, gonna switch off of that strategy, and now INF is the leader, and that's probably all she wrote. Oh, D-port out of the race. I think he retired in the pits. Ducky just got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting, and then a 5-second penalty for collision with Dusty.
Wow. Well, what did I tell you? I said this race is going to be very chaotic.
And now Ducky is retired from the session. He just chose to back out. So that's another DNF. He's going to fall to 11th. Everybody in the field who finishes now is going to get a point, at least.
I really need to get around Go Dogs. Oh, he has a drive-through though, so that's okay.
Whole bunch of drivers are going to do some pit stops here. Days is in. Chug comes in. Some drivers that are going to be in some great spots. SP and Yeti, the Carlin cars on new tires. They're the only two on new Super Softs. And they're 4th and 6th.
Well, I'll be 5th with Dogs' drive-through, so yeah.
So that strategy ended up actually working out for y'all. Something just happened in front of,
And
I think Dogs just completely overshot the corner.
I will take that. I'll take a 3 spot. Back to P5. We might not be going racing with until about 4 to go, I want to say.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting, really close. Obviously, the safety car is not going to come in this time. There's a few drivers on new Super Softs. Clean, Chug, Days, and Clater, all in 7th, 8th, and 9th. They are on the Super Softs. SP and Yeti in the best spot, in my opinion, though.
And Dusty pits. That moves me and Yeti up another spot.
I like the position Yeti's in, SP, and you as well. This is going to set up for a Yeti and INF battle for the lead. Because William also has like 10 seconds of penalties.
Wow, I didn't even know that. And SP's got the fastest lap again! Well, who are we waiting on? Clean, right?
We're waiting on Clean and Dusty. And they should both catch the back of the field this lap. Something we need to experiment with, SP. We need to turn on ghosting, I think, in my opinion, just to get rid of these huge pile-up that they just had. Like,
that's my
that was a little dumb.
favorite. You might be right. Oh. Not even going broadcast mode. Hey!
Well, SP, that's going to be interesting. INF on 8-lap-old Super Softs. William as well. Clean left the session.
Give him an invite back.
Well, I can't really do that. I'm about to broadcast for the lead. If I back out of that, it'll ruin the audio.
P5.
Yeah, he does have a penalty and he hasn't pit yet. Green flag out. INF jumped well. William didn't get a great restart. Yeti got a good one. So did SP. Yeti's going to have to dispose of William quickly, and he probably is going to try into turn 1 or turn 2. Look at that move from Clater to get by GoDogs. Great job by GoDogs to hold on the outside. I think he might actually be on AI. Here comes Yeti looking to make a move on William, trying to get to his inside. William moves over to block it. Yeti goes around the outside.
Contact between the two guys in front.
Yeah, nice job from Yeti to keep it there. William being aggressive. Yeti's definitely going to try and send it wherever he can right here. There he goes to the inside. William leaves him room. William going to get the run off the corner. Oh, contact. Going to get on board here with SP to see what happens between these two. Obviously, SP and Yeti are much faster right now on these tires. William severely holding them up. And SP, I know you guys are faster because INF is still right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a very interesting move in a very interesting place for Yeti to make a move on William if he chooses to, and he does make the move and he gets it done. SP going to try and make a move on William down into turn 1. Got a better corner. Little snap of oversteer from William. SP to the inside. The floodgates have opened for Yeti. The two who battled for the sprint win going to battle for the feature win. SP on the inside going to get the better run off. Watch Clater back there. SP should get the position as we head into turn 2. Got to get on board with Yeti, who's close severely on INF. SP, I just have some weird feeling that INF's going to try something here. What just happened right there? William just full sent it to the inside, pushed SP off the track. That opened the door for Clater.
Clater's got them new Super Softs too.
Yeah, Clater does. So it's going to be between Yeti, Clater, and INF right now. Depends what SP does as well. He gets by William. William tries to cross him over. SP in the preferred groove, though. SP on the apron right there, trying to keep the position. He does. He'll have the spot. Yeti's on INF as we come to 4 to go. I know Yeti has a bunch of fans that watch the stream. That will be extremely happy to see him win. I'd be extremely happy to see Yeti win. I know SP would too. Four to go. DRS enabled. Yeti's there. I think INF might be in fuel saving mode. DRS open for the Carlin in second place. Yeti trying to make a move to win his first feature race. Moves to the inside of INF. Still there. Late on the brakes. Lots of contact. Yeti to the lead. Pushes INF off the track. Gonna get on board with INF. You know he's not gonna let that slide. Yep, there goes INF. Just hits Yeti into the corner. Very dirty antics from INF right there. Pushes him way off the track. Clater to the inside of INF. Clater gets out of the way, or INF gets out of the way. Yeti has no damage, but it's, oh my goodness, SP really sideways. Yeti much faster than the two in front of him. Still has an opportunity to win this. SP, the way INF just raced Yeti was completely unacceptable. So Yeti, I don't want to say he's going to have to retaliate, but if he does, it's completely justified.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, but now, man, INF, he's kind of struggling a little bit.
He is kind of struggling, and Clater's kind of pulling away. I do think Yeti's faster than both of them, though, as we are at 3 to go. SP, you're still in it, too. Don't count yourself out.
We'll see what happens, man. I hope so. Look at Dave's going for P5 on William.
And he has a big run, and he's going to the outside. He's going to take that spot. Still think Yeti's in the preferred position, and SP's in a great spot if anyone in front of him makes contact. Clater's also in a great spot. Really depends what happens behind him on this lap. And if INF somehow finishes on the podium after this race, I'm not going to be interviewing him, SP. I will be interviewing you because INF's going to get multiple penalties for this race.
Yeah, for sure. They're together.
They are together. Yeti's all over him.
We see
I
some
feel like
bumper.
Yeti just, yeah, we're going to see it. I feel like Yeti just has to, you know, commit. Just don't wreck yourself. You can do that. You can bump him. Clater, 2 to go. I think Clater has this one wrapped up.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle between the podium.
SP to the outside of INF. Yeti trying to hold the position now. SP going to be pretty patient there. Going to wait for maybe something to happen. Yeti does not have enough time to get to Clater. I think, honestly, I already know the penalty that INF's going to get after this race. Days and Williams still battling for 5th, though. This is just extremely unfortunate for Yeti. He obviously has the pace to win. SP, you guys are closing on Clater.
Yeah, we both are. Just unfortunately, INF held up Yeti and they got into each other. Yeti told me last week to get some points, and I'm going to get some points tonight, I think.
Yeah, I think you're going to get a podium.
I don't know. We'll see.
Clater, though, takes the white flag. The only way that Yeti can win this race is if Clater maybe gets a 3-second time penalty or messes up somewhere. Clater, though, maintaining that 2.4-second lead very nicely over Yeti. We're in the 2nd sector. We're coming to the 3rd sector. Days and William are still battling for that position. But Clater has no pressure from behind. He's 2nd in the championship, wants to close points on INF, who has a 50-point lead. And for the first time this season, we're going to see somebody not named INF win a feature race. For the first time in UTLR F2, Clater wins a feature race. Yeti gonna come home 2nd, and SP with his first career podium
Let's go!
makes it A Carlin double podium.
And I got the
INF.
fastest lap.
INF comes home fourth. Definitely not going to hold that. Days fifth. Probably going to be another fourth place finish for Days. Chug got sixth. William is crashed in seventh place on the front straightaway. Dusty got eighth. Go Dog's going to get ninth. Actually, no, he's not. Go Dog's going to get 10th. Clean's going to get 9th.
Well, I'll take a freaking podium. Shout out to Clater. What a race he ran there. Obviously, he got a little lucky right there, but man, what a job from Yeti right there. A little good job myself. I got my first podium.
Yeah, nice job, SP. Nice job, Clater. First career win. Nice job, Yeti, on the podium. Very, very nice job by everybody today.
Make sure you get results, too.
Yeah, I did. I got everything.
Okay. Well, for the first time, I could say this. Let's invite first and second, because third's already in here.
Jesus Christ, the race director is fucking 7 pages long.
Let me get Yeti in here too. I know Yeti's gonna have some words for INF. I don't know what went on there, but man.
When you see the replays of that, I'm sorry. I'm an INF fan, but that's just unacceptable. Yeah, no, and I think I already have an idea of the penalty that he's going to be getting this race. And we will be discussing that. All right, well, we have the whole podium in here. SP, I'm going to interview you first on your third place finish. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeti, turn the damn stream off. You're good.
All right, Yeti, SP, both of you guys driving for Carlin. I'm going to get SP first, though. SP, you make it a double podium, your first ever podium finish in the feature race, and really in a main open wheel race. You get third, great points. You got some points in the sprint as well. I think you got 1 point, so how's that feel for you?
Feels amazing, man. I mean, I've never gotten a podium, like you said, in any open wheel series I've ran, and I told you in qualifying, when I qualified P2, I said, tonight's the night I may do something, and we led some laps tonight. I felt like we were a little faster than Clater, but I just felt like we got stuck in traffic. Some strategy didn't go our way. And we had a battle William there at the end, which kind of took away from a little time there. But we were able to bring it home P3, so that's a miracle in itself. I don't think I've ever expected to get a podium, but like I said, we were really fast tonight. I said that we brought a car this weekend that may do some wonders, and it certainly did. Shout out to my teammate Yeti there too. I mean, he helps me out in F1, and we talk a lot, before the race, seeing what we need to do, and We got it done tonight. Got double podium. I know he's a little mad right now about some other guys in the field, but as far as myself, I'm not mad about anyone tonight. I'm just happy that I was able to actually finish a race and not fly to the sky barrier and back. But yeah, good race overall. We'll take a P3. I know this will help us in the championship. I think INF's running away with it, but there's going to be some penalties handed out, so we'll see how close we are after this race. But yeah, good race overall from Carlin. Nice job.
Yeah, the penalty for INF is certainly going to shake up the standings a little bit. I mean, like I did say at the beginning of the race, he was 50 points ahead. That is going to shrink, especially with Clater winning. Actually, yeah, SP, can you get Clater in here?
Clater, yeah, he's already in
But
here,
with Clater
right?
winning, no, he's not. Clean's in here.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, we also have
but
bet.
with
Why did I invite into the game? I'm dumb. Sorry, continue. Go.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, well, hold on. The penalty for INF, I think, is probably going to be a disqualification for both the sprint and the race. So 0 points for him in both. It's gonna, bring the championship down. But I think that's pretty deserved after what we saw. But I'm gonna move into second place with Yeti. Yeti, how you doing?
It's a long night, man. Long night.
Yeah, it has been a long night. You did have a lot of cheerleaders in the chat. They were really excited when you got that sprint win. You got raced pretty dirty by INF tonight. I was kind of shocked because he doesn't usually do stuff like that. And you honestly probably should have won the race. You are on the right strategy. What are you thinking about right now? Because I know INF, you're probably waiting for him.
It was. I'm hurt, man, because it's a car that could have won the. We had a winning car all across the board. I mean, we won the sprint. That's a lot of momentum to carry in. SP, my girlfriend said good job to you as well. So we did a good thing for that.
Yay!
Um, I don't know what to say. I mean, we kept the car in front. And then, I mean, the first strike one for me, honestly, was in the sprint. I will say INF did just reach out to me and apologize. He explained he let his emotions get the better of him, and I mean, I can understand. Obviously, racing, we're going hard at it. It's just there's so many other ways to go about that kind of thing. Um, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything when in the sprint he took the dive bomb and ran into my rear wing. I didn't say anything about that. I get it. I took a dive bomb. I may have got on the brakes a little late. I apologize for that. All right, but it shouldn't have gotten that far. And then in the end, both of us didn't even do that good because in the end, Clater won. Not to say Clater didn't deserve to be up there, but on paper, I'm sorry, he should not have won that race. That was my race to lose at that point. I mean, we won a sprint. We had a podium in the main event. I can't complain about that. It's the way things go, and it's just gonna have to be on the next week and see if we can win there, if anything.
Yeah, Yeti, and heading into next week, carrying the momentum of the sprint win and your second place finish, do you think the momentum will carry, especially with the pace you showed?
I will say I think so. I mean, you pointed out in qualifying, me and SP have put the car on at least a podium in every race so far this season, so we have tremendous consistency in keeping the cars in front. We just have to convert that instead of just keeping the cars in front and start putting that into wins and everything of that nature. Because for us to at least even put a 2-3 here, like we could have had a 1-3, something like that. Double points and double points. Don't get me wrong, we're killing it in the constructors, but the drivers' championship, we have to get higher up there. I'm in fourth, he's in sixth. We have to start bumping our way up there. We have cars that can win. We have the pace to win. We just have to put it all together.
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations on your second place finish and your sprint win. Probably should have had a little more, but next week you'll be back at him, and I have a feeling you'll be back up here.
I mean, hey, first win like across all leagues. I'm happy with that. Call it what you will. That was a huge achievement for me, especially with that. Uh, I was really excited about that. Clean will tell you, I was really ecstatic winning that one.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, SP. You got any comments for your teammate?
Sir, I know you're not happy, but You told me to go get points tonight. You told me after last week, go get some fucking points. And I told you I tried, and I kind of hit the Skyberry last week, and tonight I really tried to make sure I didn't do that this time. So I'm glad I was able to help us out. I got us some points, so we'll see how that goes next week.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm proud of you, bro. We're doing something here. We got something special going on here, so I'm cool with this.
Oh yeah, we got something going here. Let's keep it up, man. We got some fun tracks next, so let's
Most
keep it
definitely.
going.
Yeah, and Clater has not joined the lobby, so no winner interview for him. I guess I invited him like 3 times. SP, I think you are with INF.
Yeah, so I'm gonna interview our fourth place winner for now, INF. I know you and Yeti raced really aggressive, and got into each other a lot. Probably something you didn't want to do, but you kind of did it anyway, and it kind of costed you there at the end, and it costed Yeti as well. So just kind of thoughts on as far as the battle you guys had right there.
I'm
Include the audio
not
too.
gonna. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to do two things. First of all, um, Eddie, I, I'm sorry. The race got to me. Felt like I wasn't raced fairly, and it led me to a very poor decision. Um, it's not like me. That's not something I'm proud of doing, and it's not something uh, I can allow myself to do that without going unpunished. So I apologize for that as uncalled for. I'm better than that, and I can't really find words for that, man. I know that sucks for you, and I should know better to do that. So I'm sorry, and
Look, I forgive you, man. Like at the end of the day, I get it. Emotions were high.
yeah,
I'm not upset. I enjoy racing with you, so I understand, all of that. I will fully admit that I maybe got on the brakes a little late trying to get in there. I made the move, but I couldn't get the car turned enough, so it kind of ran you off. And I mean,
yeah.
I can't change that, unfortunately,
Th-
but I
I
understand what the emotion part is. So you're good,
action
bro.
actions can't be changed. I know that, and I'll work better on that in the future, and not doing that. And I know racing top, but it didn't give me the right to go out and do that. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. It's just not just that was what was running high, what kind of got me to that, but just the race in general, man. I mean, this is more or less. I know I'm guilty, but maybe not racing at my finest. At my finest races tonight. I know definitely was not good, but I mean, this is more for the field. I understand that it's a 90-degree turn, and I do understand that maybe we are not fully experienced in this game. But please, spend some time doing something on this game. Pretty please, because I know you're all better than that. So pretty please. I don't like being mad, and I don't like to get mad. So I got pretty mad from what I saw out there tonight. It was a lot of idiocracy. So um yeah,
But I
me
got a
included.
P3.
I know SP, and you were not the problem.
I got
It was
cleaned
me.
out by cream, but it's
It was me and
okay.
the rest of the field's problem. So to actually give you a statement, I'm ashamed of myself for this race. I don't feel like I should finish fourth. I feel like I should get penalized for that. Um, I'll just move on to Hungary and be better.
Well, thank you,
All
INF,
right.
for coming in here. And I appreciate what you've said. There's gonna be a lot of penalties. We won't say what, but there's a lot of penalties. Yeah, INF, you're probably gonna get a penalty. Yeti, you could as well. We'll have to look because you guys were both the ones fighting. And not just you, but there's gonna be about maybe half the field might get penalties. But we're gonna look at everything and see what we got. We're gonna have all the clips come in and we're gonna figure something out. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of stuff we gotta figure out now. But I mean, it's okay. Things happen. You know, even Tyler said, you know, he decided to just say, you know what, full throttle turn one. Let's see what happens. We'll talk about it. It's okay. Things happen, guys. We're human. It's okay. Things happen. We're gonna figure everything out like grown adults. Everything will get figured out. Whatever happened happens. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest race. We're gonna go next week to Hungary, and everything's gonna be better. Okay? Just we'll see what happens. Other than that, Luke, I have nothing else to say. Would you like to add on
Clean
anything,
isn't
or
here.
well, I don't really want to talk to Clean.
I don't know what Clean has to say, but he
I
did say he
know.
wanted to apologize.
I know what he has to say. We'll talk about it after the stream.
Oh, well, I know what I know what that is. Yeah. Um.
So you can get us out of
All
here
right.
now.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the UTLR F2 series. Make sure you guys tune in next week, where probably gonna have some more fun. Gonna be some maybe rivalries brewing throughout the field, and the championship might come back into hand. INF did come in leading by 50, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. And again, thank you all for tuning in, and me and SP will see you guys up in the booth next Monday at 10 Eastern. Have a
Ooh,
good
I
one.
can't wait. Let's get